Welcome to Central Arava. JNF's involvement here is growing with every year passing. And we're here today with our dear friend Noah Zer, Resources Development Director for the Regional Council. Noah, we're standing right above the new HDF neighborhood here in Ein Yahav, and it's just amazing to see. I haven't been here for a while. It's unbelievable how it's progressing and coming together.
Shachar, it's funny. I remember I stood here with Jeffrey Schwartz and a very a distinguished guest from the Housing Fund, and we told them, "Do you see this piece of desert? We're gonna turn it into a neighborhood of 118 families." And they say, "No, it's too much of a mission." And we've been trying to push this project for so many years, and we told them it's not a dream; it's a must. And when we see the new neighborhood today and we see the houses being built here, it's really a dream come true. It's also a testimony to the fact that when you think of a project and when there is a need for the community and you have great partners like the Housing Development Fund and the JNF, you can make it happen.
And when you talk about Central Arava, the regional council, less than 4,000 people altogether, um, to see these kind of neighborhoods coming up, it's an unbelievable contribution to life in the area and to people in the area.
You know, without the community expansions and the hope it brought to the region, attracting hundreds of new families, we would end up like those villages in Italy where you see the elderly and all the young people have left the village. And that's exactly the case of Ein Yahav. And it was only when we started the development of the project that people said, you know what? I'm willing to come. And that was the important part, putting the bricks in the ground and the tractors working to make people believe that you can make it happen. It's actually doubling the size of the community. It reassures us that there will be kids in the kindergarten. They will be a second generation, a future generation, people who can carry on the Zionistic mission of living here along the border and perform agriculture.
Every time I come to Ein Yahav or to Tzukim or to Chatzeva and I see this new neighborhood, I say to myself that it's actually back to the future. I'm coming back to the future of Central Arava. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, well, the meaning of Ein Yahav in Hebrew, it's actually the spring of hope. And I think that's exactly it. It's a spring of hope. It's a message of hope that there is a continuity for the Arava. And it's hope also for young people all around Israel that are looking for an alternative to the costly life in the center and the lack of community and social solidarity. And they see the hope right here in Ein Yahav in the middle of Central Arava.
So this is absolutely unbelievable to see. And from here, we're going to go to Tzukim, the largest community here in Central Arava, and we'll see what's going on there. So we live in very unusual times. The whole world is being affected by COVID-19. Arava, even though it's a remote area, is no different. Tell us how you're handling the whole situation of COVID-19.
Um, Shahar, it's funny. There isn't a day goes by that we are not receiving a question by a family in the center of the country asking what are the housing options in Center Al-Rava. For us, COVID, the benefit from COVID, if there are any benefits for COVID, is the fact that people realize the importance of social solidarity, of living in a community, focusing on the family, and also the fact that you can actually work in the Arava for Intel in Jerusalem. So distance is no longer a barrier. And we see a great interest in the community expansion. I would say that COVID caught us right in the middle of their expansion project. We were just ready to receive all those hundreds of families that are now very interested in areas like the Galilee and also the Arava.